Brydie! Don't you stay out late.
Loving husband, beloved wife, gone before eternal rest, only child.
Hello, Dusty.
What a crowd of deaders, all looking to the east from whence he shall come. What you got there, Dusty?
Me moan. He's a deader now.
Oh, Meredith. A deader? Not Meredith. He had such a long lifeline.
I know. He could have lived forever.
What happened then? Did he die of his own accord?
His eyesight was poor.
Oh, and Moses is.
He was going down the street to the post office. And these blooming cows of Dacres come along. And one of the idiots stood on him.
Which idiot?
The one with the big tits.
Why was he going to the post office?
Dunno. He just was.
Poor Meredith.
He was a close friend. Remember him in the choir?
Aye. He loved you, Meredith did. Where are you going to put him?
Next to me, ma'am. Think I could.
Why not?
I mean, this is where they all go, isn't it?
Next to your man.
By the tree.
Loving friend.
Son of Edgar.
Right. Bring your trowel. Quite old, isn't she?
Never got to see her.
Where'd you get this hanky?
It's my sister's.
Nice of her.
She don't know. I made a cross for him.
Go on, then.
Don't want to. So cold and lonely.
Oh, you can't tell me. I just had the same trouble. Harold and Nellie. I'm a widow twice in one day. You can't leave him in your sister's hanky forever. Won't be a second.
What's up? Don't go away.
I'll be back. My peace I give unto you.
My peace I give unto you, Meredith.
What are you up to?
Been burying people.
Who?
My two hamsters and Dusty Miller's mole.
They all right there?
Of course.
My mother's buried somewhere.
Here. Did you know her? My father is over there. Didn't know him either.
It's quiet. Isn't it?
Where do you live?
No wagon.
Jippo, like he said. With your father.
Got no father?
Got a dog, have you?
How do you get that?
Dunno.
Oh, how?
Dunno. Accident, my mum says. Afternoon, Mrs. Akers.
Well, don't you ever go home?
Ma'am, don't mind, Mr. Cheeseman. Who's this for, then?
Mrs. Hearn.
Don't mind me saying, Mr. Cheeseman, I think she's too fat for it.
Not now, she ain't.
Mr. Dacre's coffin still there?
Oh, it is.
Why does he want to see his coffin before he gets into it?
I couldn't see it after, could he? Well, lots of people do. Chinese carry theirs round with them.
Why?
Keeps them in mind of... Keeps them in mind.
Mr. Dacres doesn't like me. I say hello and he walks by glaring. Ma'am says he's drove a drink going on about it.
About what?
Dunno. She never says.
Better go in and have a cup of tea, then run along home. Mother will be wondering where you be. If she's still vertical.
Well, Brydie, come to tea, have you?
Mr. Cheeseman said I had to.
Finished, have you?
Just as moles did, Harry.
This was a pig once.
Poor old pig. Is all pigs eaten, Mr. Cheeseman?
That's what pigs is for, to be eaten.
Go on. Get on with it.
Bread and jam, Brydie.
That's 3 people dead today. 4 counting Mrs. Hearn.
What?
Harold and Nellie and Meredith.
Who?
And Susie's cat.
Oh, animals.
Black one.
He got caught in a hay cutter. It was horrible, Jakey said. All squashed in red.
She had some kittens last week. They're dying now.
Kathy.
Yes, ma'am?
Can't you kids talk of anything else?
I would have thought Dennis would interest you, Mr. Cheeseman. Even though they're squashed. Why aren't animals buried in the churchyard?
It's consecrated ground, and they haven't got souls.
Why not, Dad?
If Susie's cat had a soul, would it be squashed too? Meredith's too. He was trodden on by the cow with the big tits.
Not hungry, dear. Why not, Dad? Why not bury animals in churchyards?
Chaos, wouldn't it? Herds of sheep and cattle and cats and dogs.
Moles?
Hamsters.
Effluents?
You see?
Bridie, run along now.
Could you make a coffin for Effluent, Dad?
Edith.
Run along, Bridie. How can you tell when a worm's a deader, Dad?
What?
A worm. How can you tell when it's a deader?
Oh, dear Lord.
God hears us all when we call to him. His mercy extends to all of us. In pain and in joy, in all our... Oh, no, I've said it all before. What minister hasn't? Damn it.
Did you see her? She's as mad as a hatter.
Rather a good shot. Couldn't exactly miss, dear.
Oh, I wish I could get my hands on her.
She's harmless.
Harmless? She shot at me. You can be arrested for less than that. Let me tell you, one of these days...
That's what Edwin Dacre says, Dolly. One of these days.
He's got a bee in his bonnet.
Well, small wonder after what he's been through.
Well, sometimes when people have a guilty conscience, they're inclined to shift the blame to other shoulders.
Well, it wasn't his fault.
Well, no one knows the truth, do they? Never will.
I think it's what they call an open and shut case.
Oh, poor Mr. Dacres.
Well, what he says...
Ought to be under care and attention, that's what he says.
She has a mother.
And what a mother.
I don't want to be uncharitable, but